All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. So it's Matt's Fishing and Outdoors, so this is going to be under the outdoors portion. So it's the time of the year in Middle Tennessee where I plant a garden usually. I have started tilling and I'm making pretty good progress. And this is about the third pass I've made on it. So we're going to try to till a little bit more and get some stuff in the ground. Depending on where you live, depends on what time to plant, and each thing you're growing gets planted at a different time. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so I am using a Honda FRC 800 rear tine tiller. It did absolutely phenomenal, and it makes really light work of it. You've got it actually has a transmission, so you've got multiple till speeds, and drive gears, even has reverse. And I mean, it literally, my yard looks like this, and I've changed it over. I mean, it just turns it to powder. And I have gardened this spot before, so it has been tilled, but I mean, it really makes light work of it. Okay, so I'm about to put some steel T-posts in the ground down this side here, and I'm gonna pull a string between it, and that's gonna give our beans something to grow up on, and we'll move that string up as they grow. Synthetic rope that's not gonna rot, and I'm gonna tie it on this end. I'm gonna tie it pretty good because it is gonna get some weight as stuff grows. And then we'll take it all the way down here to this post. So I might have to unpeel this bit. Hey, look at there. Old fishing line. How'd that get caught up in there? And then we will pull it really tight. And I mean pretty tight. Just basically as tight as we can get it. Wrap that around a couple times. And we'll tie this. As you can see, I've got my holes in, got my string on, so the beans have something to grab onto to start, and I can either move this up or add more strings as it grows. And I also didn't put these right on the edge of the garden spot because I want, I know the grass is gonna grow and it's gonna lip back over here, and I don't want it to just be right into the beans immediately. We can keep it weeded out, so give a little extra room. So we're gonna take our first bean plant. You don't wanna go too deep, but I'm gonna kind of see how deep this, it's tilled up pretty nice. So I'm just gonna kind of loosen the ground up and get that set in there carefully. It's grabbing onto me. And then we're just gonna lightly take some dirt and get right around it there. All right, so we got the beans all planted and they're looking pretty good. So we're gonna let them do their thing. And we're gonna try to get a little bit of, let's see, we got some cucumbers that are started right here. So we're gonna try to get them in the ground as well today. So with cucumbers, I like to make little mounds because they're gonna vine out, and it gives them good room. So I'm gonna go down here, and I kind of run this little section of the garden a little bit beyond the rows, and then we'll make a few little mounds right here and get some cucumbers started in it. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here. That's a little spot, just enough to get that down in there. I'm going to put some of these cucumbers in there. Get some good clean dirt on them. Just like so. We're going to repeat this process all over this mound. With 4 little plants on our mound, we're going to move over and do it again. All right, so next we've got a little bit of okra that we've started, and we've got a row lined up right here. And we're just going to space it out accordingly and plant it down through here. All right, so we're just going to grab this okra out and just place it, which I've got my row probably a little bit deep in some spots, so I'll kind of fill in first. And we're just going to take our time, and this is very fragile, so we don't want to break them. So we're just barely going to get it in the ground. Just get a little bit of dirt around it and move on to the next one. All right, guys, well, that finishes it up for today. I will add some more plants to this garden and get it going a little bit more, but we've got our beans in, we've got our cucumbers down here in a couple mounds, and some okra running up that side, and we still got a lot of area out here, so it'll be interesting to see this stuff coming up. But stay tuned. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks, guys.